beyond black creatives, but just black people, I think it's important to represent us authentically and truthfully so that we can feel seen. The reality of the matter is, there are not many black shows on TV in England. So to create now a black show with black leads, there is that consciousness of, okay, cool, you are representing. It's almost like you're representing the entire race, So Dreaming Us Black is a 6-part TV show that follows the journey of a young black British filmmaker as he tries to break into the film and TV industry. So Dreaming Us Black was inspired out of frustration. I wouldn't even say it was inspired, it was birthed from frustration of being Kwabena. Actually, just, went to film school. In film school, you get taught this rose-tinted lens of like, do well and you'd get a great job. And I made my grad film. And, I was hoping, I'd get signed and, I had my feature project ready and nothing happened. So a group of friends of mine, we formed like a company, 4 Quarter Films, and we just went out and shot this wrote and shot this web series. It took us like 2 years to like save, shoot, all of that stuff, beg favors, shoot. But essentially that's how Dreaming Us Black was born. But we still wanted to keep that essence of like a gritty, hungry filmmaker which lives in this chaotic world, which I think we've kept. I think from the people who've watched the web series to know, I do believe we've kept that essence. And that's the thing about making a web series as well, is that because you're online, so now people start telling you stuff. They're like, this happened to me, you should put it in the show. So we have like a bank. It sounds terrible, but we have like a bank of microaggressions ready to wheel out at any time.
Oh, I love your hair.
Oh, thank you.
You look like a Powerpuff Girl.
We made a rule from the web series actually, that we would never make up a racist joke because we didn't want people to watch it and say, oh, that would never happen. So we're like, okay, let's not invent anything and just see. Let's see how far we get with just this.
What is that? Crabs?
Stew peas.
Smells very interesting.
One of the best moments to watch actually was the restaurant scene, because it was so much fun on set. Like we knew as soon as we started rolling, like in my head, even though I was in the scene, in my head I was thinking, yeah, this is gonna be good. Like I just know this is gonna be good. And it was even fun to edit because it was not even one of those things of, oh, we don't have coverage. It's just like, which joke do we use? Because all the women were improvising and doing their thing, and it was just such a great experience, like on set, in the edit, and the final product I think is a riot.
He's not bad for you.
It's okay.
If you're Berkey, say you're Berkey.
Babes.
Well, I was the one ordering champagne as if we're at the BAFTAs, bro.
And what would you know about that?
This is why you don't pick up people at the bus stop.
Oh my God.
I hope people have conversations. We hope that people have conversations about the show, about like the sacrifices creatives have to make to be in the industry, because I feel like people don't know what it takes to be here, and you meet someone and it's like, oh, you're in the film industry, oh, have you done anything I've seen? It's all like, well, if I'd done anything you'd seen, I wouldn't be here sharing a pint. Like I wouldn't be able to buy the round for everybody.
Oh, is this your film?
Yeah, well, it's the pitch.
Well, it actually sounds quite good.
We're not expecting it to be.
Oh, I just assumed that if you were good, you wouldn't be here.
But also just to have discussions around some of the stuff we raised, around the sacrifices artists make, or the conversation around the exploitation of art and exploitation of stories, and actually when is it a celebration versus an exploitation, and the intentions versus impact of artists, and just the general themes around diversity schemes.
This scheme exists to give you a voice. We want you to emancipate yourself from mental slavery. Only ourselves can.
Making a show is like going into a tornado and saying, all right, we're gonna come out and it's gonna be done. And it's like, but don't watch everything flying around, like it's going to fall into place like in the end. Like,